and welcome back to All the Mods on a rainy Minecraft day. Yeah. Alright, so I got a couple more pieces of wool that I need to take over to the colony here. I've gotten most of the wool it was asking for the builder's hut done. But I figured I'd go ahead and get these last two. I don't know where it is in the process of needing these things, but I kind of went and was like, alright, what all wool is needed? Of course, nobody's working today because it's raining, which is stupid, but okay. Alright, so birch log, birch plank. Oh, there is black wool. I missed that. And brown. I missed the black and brown. That's fine. We can get to that at some point. But not right now. Because right now, we have other things to do. So, right now, we are in need of fairly large quantities of netherite in order to duplicate our Allthemodium template. So, the easiest way is to get the gold drills for our quarry here to get some more ancient debris. There are other ways we can be doing this too, and I do have some thoughts about it. What I'm going to do here, I think... Alright, so we're going to pull this off. We're going to pick this up, because I do have an idea. So we aren't really going to need the netherite, or the netherrack for things. So how about if I do that? Oh, I need a redstone torch. I'm gonna need to put some, put a terminal down there or something. We'll do that in a minute, though. Boop, 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 boop. I need... What is it I need? The torch. The redstone torch. That's what I was after, because I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's not connected to power yet, so I should just be able to... right-click the toggle. Okay, I think that is... correct. Yeah, you're going to use up whatever you have in you. Okay. So, while that's doing that, I should be able to come over here, do this, 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 and that. We're just going to let that do its thing. I need some cables. Let's just make a few of those. We don't necessarily need the good ones, but what we are going to need... oh, what is it called? What is it called? Wait, what's that? Fluix upgrade. Interesting. No, I need... I can't remember what the stupid things are called. Annihilation plane. Okay, so they're planes. Alright, so I need an annihilation plane and a formation plane. We're going to need an annihilation... Oh. We're going to need some Fluix dust. That's easy enough. We're going to need... processor. Alright, so we need a whole bunch of stuff for this. Bloody hell. Alright. Let's start by grabbing you. Throw you in there. We'll grab... We're probably going to need 2 of these, so we might as well toss 2 in. Actually, we already have some of those, so I guess that works. We're going to need some of you. We're going to need you guys. We'll wait for that to finish. Not too big a deal. Alright, that's taking a little longer than I thought it would. Let's toss some more of that in, just to be on the safe side. And... however many you make, there we go, 50. 50 will do. Boop, boop. We can toss you in, we can toss you in. And then once we have 2 of these, we can go ahead and get that started, because that'll be enough to do what we're trying to do. I am getting a little annoyed by the thing making the noise, but that's okay. And I can drink some coffee. Ah, coffee. Alright, we'll check on that again in a minute. For now, we got this. We need an annihilation core. We need a formation core. Excellent. We only, well, alright, these actually both just go in there because we're making one of these. And we're making one of these. Bam. Okay. So I am going to need some netherrack. And what I should be able to do here, is be like, alright, so first off we're going to do that, bring you around. Okay, so I'm going to put the annihilation plane on, and I think, oh, how do I set you? How do I make you, there should be some sort of tool, right? What is the tool in applied energistics? Another quartz wrench? Oops. Wrenches are used to rotate, disassemble subparts. Okay, so no, that's not the tool I need. How do I... You know what, I'll be right back once I figure out exactly what the tool I need is. Alright, so I was looking it up. Apparently, it only filters via subnet. So we'll actually have to subnet this if we want this to work right. Which means I need to figure out a storage method that will let me store the things I want, but not other things. So can I do a storage bus? Storage bus, where are you? Storage monitor, storage bus. Alright. It's an interface. Alright, interface. Yes. And then we storage bus. Except we need pistons for the storage bus. That's fine. 1, 2. Do. There we go. Storage bus. Alright. So I've got a storage bus. I've got... Let's see. I should be able to do a drawer. Don't have any drawers. I think I can do this, though. Drawer. Yeah, I'm gonna need an oak drawer like this, I think. Alright, we'll do that. Now, I think... So, what does it exactly drop? Oh... Netherrack. Why are you not... Oh, because there's no W. Alright. You, if you go with the lens of the miner, you can become ancient debris, nether gold ore, or quartz ore. So what does this drop? You... Where's my world drop thing? You're not going to show me. I think it's... You know what? We can do it this way. I have the configuration tool. So what I can do, I can grab you, I can grab one of you. Alright, we'll grab that. We will... That is... It is night. Let us sleep. All right. I'm getting my brain around it here. Actually, what I ideally think I would want to do here. All right, let's pick this up. Get the whole thing. If I put that down there, and I go, let me just pick some of this up so it's out of the way. Oh shoot, I need one of the little glass fiber things. Oh, what is it? There, hey, I have one. Quartz fiber, that's what it's called. Good, I had one left. Alright, so I'm going to need that to be right there. Alright. Which means I will be able to be like, you and you can go back into that. You can do that. Okay. I don't know why you are... Blocks will be placed as block. I'm surprised it hasn't placed one yet. We'll look into that in a minute. I need... I suppose we can go right here so that we're not getting in the way. So we can do that. You can do that. We'll put you in. And then we'll lock you. I will have to figure out what it drops the gold essence. So now I need to figure out why is the formation plane not working. Alright, what's up with the formation plane? Blocks, places blocks, it drops items, works similar to insert only storage bus. Blah, 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 blah. Note that these are similar to import, storage, interface, storage pipes, pipe subnets. Filtering, priorities, settings. Oh, okay, I guess it maybe settings? Placed as block, yeah. Do it. Why are you not doing it? Capacity inverter fuzzy. I'm not sure why it is not doing that. Let me put you two there. Oh, wait, I also haven't put on the storage bus yet. That might help. Alright, that is there. That's good for that. That part is done. Why are you not... Alright, I don't understand why you're not doing that. Do I maybe need a fuzzy card? Because there's a bunch of netherrack right there. Should be placing. Do. Let's see, what is it? Was it a fuzzy card I was saying, maybe? Fuzzy? You need an advanced card? Good. Where'd the fuzzy go? Fuzzy. Fuzzy. Maybe this will help? Match any? Alright, why is the formation plane not working? Alright, give me another minute while I try and troubleshoot. Alright, I may have found what the issue is. I think... Settings... Basic team properties... Allow fake players... Oh, by player ID, true. That's actually... Oh, allow all fake players. How about that? Accept. Go! Do you think? No? Alright, let's just pick you up again. Set you down. Formation plane. I don't have... Of course I don't have the netherrack on me. Do. Netherrack. There we go. Come back over here and... Go. Do your thing. I'm over here. This should be going. Good. Go. Okay, maybe not. Let's check this again. Fake. Let's see anything that says fake players. Free to join off. Description. Allow explosion damage false. Mob griefing actions. No. Block edit mode. No? Okay. Non-living entity. No, see, this is all... Huh. Oh. Wait, what's that? No. Alright. Do it. Do the thing. Go. Because it should... Well, maybe it's another... Okay. It grabbed that, so it does that part correct. I need to get it to place. Alright, well, time to go back to troubleshooting. Okay, I might have figured it out. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. They've apparently changed the formation plane so that instead of pulling from the network, it will only... It only kind of acts as a storage, it's a storage thing. So let's maybe see about separating it from the main network again. And then, okay, hang on, you know what? I want to get a terminal because I'm tired of going up and down. Just a regular old terminal will do. Need annihilation. Oh, great. I need more of these guys. I need at least 2. 1. Come on. Give me my second one. 2. Thank you. Alright. You there. Terminal. Terminal. Do your thing. Can we get crafting terminal? We can get crafting terminal. Excellent. Alright. So it's going to need, basically, if I want to do this, I'm going to need another drawer, which is going... Well, here, hang on. Let's get an import bus first. Import bus. I need another piston. And then I'm good. Import bus. Alright. We're gonna need a drawer. Like so. Alright. I'm gonna need to move it so this quartz fiber is like back here instead. Like that. Alright. So I think, because I've got this set up as a higher priority, Higher priority first. There. We'll do that. Except you can only accept netherrack. Right. Alright, we'll put you there. We will put import bus on top. We will put oak drawer there. Oop, nope. We need some netherrack. Oh, you are not set up correctly. A number of items inverted. There we go. Netherrack. Let's take the netherrack, put it in there. There we go. Okay. So it is doing that. Now, of course, this guy has run out of power, so let's see about some energy. Basic universal cable. Looks good to me. Bam. There we go. Okay. So it will only do the netherrack that I place in the drawer. But that's a good thing. Okay. Give me a minute to get my brain back on track now that I've got this going. Alright, so getting that thing set up burned through a lot more of the episode length than I thought it would, considering the problems we had. So we're just going to start touching on what we'll probably end up doing mostly next episode. But I'm going to get a 16K storage component here. Clear that out. We're going to go ahead and make a couple of crafting units. I said a couple of crafting units. Thank you. We are going to make one into a 16K crafting storage. We are going to make the other into a crafting coprocessor once we have some diamond. Diamond. Do that. We need a piece of redstone to go with it. Pop you in there. We can pull you guys out temporarily. Wait for that guy to be done. Pop you in. Do. Done. Put you in. And coprocessor. Boom. Alright, so this is going to give us the very basic ability to autocraft. It actually won't let us do it just yet, but it is the basic thing that we need to have set up in order to even try. So just kind of a thing for that. Now, obviously, there are other components we're going to need. We could probably get started with one of them. Let's see, what was that thing called? I gotta try and remember. It was some sort of... Oh, that's a tank. Those are glass. I seem to recall... Was it this? The molecular assembler. Alright, so I'm going to need formation and... destruction cores, annihilation cores again. Easy enough. We've kind of got that stuff ready to go. Boom. 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 Alright, so this will make regular crafting table recipes. Of course, in order to actually use it, we are going to need a pattern provider. This guy, pattern provider. We are out of crafting tables apparently, though, so let's fix that. And we're going to need a whole bunch of these guys eventually. But for the moment, we should be pretty good. Why am I... Oh, I'll bet it's one of those... Yeah, we're getting the night... It was one of those random achievements that decided to lock everything up. Let's sleep really quick, because it sure does look dark out, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that problem before it becomes a problem. Boop. Alright, so this guy needs to be set up off of one of these, main chunks here. Easy enough. We want the pattern provider. We'll go right there with it. Network apprentice. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now, if I put a pattern in here, it'll know that, hey, this thing can make it. Yeah, I could actually put one in here and have it be like, this is the only thing you make, but that's not what we're doing with it. This, of course, has a bit of channel pass-through, but it is one of those things where I believe, if memory serves, let's, yeah, 4 channels, 5 channels. So this guy does not actually use a channel, but this does. So, but it will allow the channels to pass through still, so I could put another one of these pattern providers on this side, and it'll still have access. Neat. So a bunch of the stuff that we need to make for those drills. So if we just kind of go over here and go, hey, where's that gold drill? Gold drill? Alright, so anything that is just a pattern like this can go in there to get made. Now, obviously, things like that, I mean, this we could do, but a bunch of these components are going to need to be, you know, other things first. Because, like, yeah, these end recipes, even this, can all go in there, except we are going to need something to access the machines to make the parts it needs for those parts, you know, for those recipes. Which I'm going to set up right over here. We're going to make electric versions of our machines and get them set up with pattern things by themselves. I am going to get the pattern providers built off screen, I think, and get the area set up to receive power. And then I think next episode we will come back and actually make the electric machines. And hopefully that'll be enough. Now, there's one more thing we can do here. We need a pattern terminal. Terminal. Pattern and access. No, let's upgrade. Pattern access. No, let's. Pattern encoding terminal. There we go. Alright, so we're going to need a crafting terminal. Oh, jeez, we need a whole bunch of this stuff, don't we? Alright, go down the chain. We'll just kinda... Alright, we need more of these cores. That's great. That's wonderful. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna need a couple of the engineering processors. We already know how to do that. We need a couple of you. We're gonna need some redstone. Let's just grab that so we can get some of the other bits out of the system. Let's just get you in there. You can come out for the moment because we are not going to have enough of the silicon. But that's okay. We'll wait till we've got you guys. Like that. You. We've got one, and I mean, I could pop over, but meh. 2, there we go. Go ahead and start printing more of those guys. We were at this point. Oh, wait a minute. What point am I at? Yes, I still need the terminal. That's a calculation processor. That's okay. Guess we only did need one. Pattern encoding terminal. There we go. Crafting Maestro. Alrighty. And we can... What are you doing down here? Get out of here. You do not belong inside my base. Where was I? Oh, right. Pattern encoding terminal. There. Boom. And I can shove stuff in there, too. I'll just leave that as is. Alright. So the next thing we're going to need is the actual patterns. Which is these guys. Blank pattern. Like that. Now, the problem is, that's the, that's the wrong terminal. Alright, we've got that. Now, what we can do is immediately come over here, say, give me that pattern, and I can take this pattern, pop down here, put it into this pattern provider, and now we can go, hey, I need a pattern. Hey, look, make me 10. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Done. All right. I think that's a good demonstration to end on. We're out of time anyway. All right, so I'm going to get pattern providers set up along here. I'm going to run power along here. And the next time we will make the electric versions of our modern industrialization machines, and then start setting up stuff to automate making the drills we need to get the ancient debris. Because as you can see, while it's made some gold, it has not made any debris yet. Because it's like the lowest possible chance. But I'll let that run. We'll do that. That is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.